Adam Hill Vending. We are live, and this video, we're gonna talk about this machine right here. This is a Dixie Narco 5800. Okay, make sure I got that right. Dixie Narco 5800. This is a machine that was actually a Pepsi asset. They abandoned it, or they no longer wanted it anymore, basically. So we have it here, and we're going to talk about it. But as you can see, the lights don't work on it. I'm going to go over some of the pros and cons on it, how to load it, what kind of selections it can hold, and then you can make a decision of whether you want to purchase one or not. So the first thing we're going to go over is the lights don't work, but we're going to open that up in a second. So you can see you've got the bucket down here, you've got the keypad, you've got the dollar bill coins display. You will notice it does not have a cutout for credit card reader. I believe you can buy a mount. You have to cut and put a mount or mount it to the door right there. But here's the problem with this machine, and this is problematic of glass fronts in general. While they look great, and while we'll go over a lot of the benefits of them, there are some downsides. So we're gonna put money in right now and see what happens. So we have $1 in, great. We're gonna do C6. Picker error, and gives the money back. It says picker error, okay? Picker error, right? Home, then, here we go. This is on your location. This is on your best vending location that you possibly have. Picker, home. Let me get this close so you guys can see. Maybe it's backwards for you guys. Picker, home, switch. Picker, home, switch, error. Okay, so now the entire machine is down. Now maybe something simple, but let's go into it here. So the machine's down, right? This is not flashing. It's not gonna take coins or bills. Okay, that's the problem with this machine. Let's go over some other cons with this machine, why I would not want to buy this machine. And it has right here. This is the key to the machine. It's a Tritech. You press this little button right here, it flashes. It's got a battery in here. You hold it right down here, and I'm gonna press this button. It's gonna send a signal and it's gonna unlock the machine. What's the problem with that? If you lose this, you don't have another one programmed. If you don't have the right program module, you can't get into the machine if you don't have one of these. If this lock goes bad, if something malfunctions, which we've had happen years ago when we had an account with these machines from Pepsi, the internal mechanism got wet, the lock, and shorted out, and you could not get into the machine. But let's open this machine up. So again, we're gonna take this. Here we go. Look at this. Let me see here. All right, so I pressed it and it opens. Now this little door opens up. You can see what happens. I'll show you. Watch right here when I press the door switch. Watch this right here. Let me go over here. Watch this. So that raises up and locks the door, okay? And then when you do the lock, it'll open it up. See, this one looks like it's going bad right now. It's not even working effectively. There it goes. And that moves it down. So there's the lock. So the lock is going. It says something was repaired in 2010. So it's obviously over a decade old. I don't like these Tritech locks because if they go bad, then you're SOL, okay? But let's open it up here. So this little door opens. As you can see, there's the bucket, there's the bill, there's the internals. You open this up. Now here's the inside of the machine. Now let's talk about some pros, some good things about this machine. This cup, you can't see it. This cup right here, when working, would go up and pick the selection and put it in here and take it and drop it in here, okay? You can fit so many different glass, right? Look at all the different things that you can fit. That's a 16.9 ounce bottle. This is a Red Bull can. Look at all this. All these different selections. You have glass, you have skinny cans, you have bottles. That's what is awesome about the glass front, is that you can fit all of these different things. If they could just figure out how to make a reliable hand, picker cup, and bottle, if they could figure that out, that'd be great. But they haven't, okay? And once you have an error, one error shuts down the whole machine. Whereas a drink or another machine, let's say a drink machine 721, if you have one jam column, it's not gonna shut down the entire machine. So these are just, these push back, right? All the way to the back. Another downside of this machine, if you're loading it up with drinks and you're coming here to fill, it doesn't, when you open up a 721, you put the newer stuff on top and the old stuff sells through. This you have to pull out. You have to pull it out or move over your product. So if you had 5 Diet Coke there and you want to put in 4 more, you'd have to pull them out and put the ones behind it, or switch the row that it goes in. Hope that makes sense. hillvending.com/start if you want to get the program. Let's get into some of the questions here. I see something popping up here, and we'll go dive deeper again into this Dixie Narco glass front machine that's actually being picked up, getting rid of it here within the hour. It's going to be gone. So some people like them. Some people want these machines. Let's see. Let's go to the live chat here. Again, drop your questions. Garrett in the building. Adam, I've reached out to N1, but no Hill Vending discount yet. Thanks for helping with this new frontier of vending. Yeah, I haven't heard from them. They sent the kit in, but before I make the video, we're gonna make a video with an N1 technology board. We're gonna upgrade this machine right here. But I wanted to have the promo code before I made the video, so it's still sitting here. But yeah, they should be having a promo code. That's great. Keep blowing them up. Tell them Hill Vending is out there. Let's see. I've been looking for an AMS Bev 40 glass front machine. Same issues as this one. I'm not sure about the Bev 40. Is that the drop one? The one that drops? Is this the same with all drink machines with the arm? Okay, good question. Here's the deal. In my opinion, all drink machines that have this arm, there's a motor up here, a motor here, XY motor, and they have the cup, the picker cup, that comes up and gets it and does all this. What happens is they run into issues, okay? The picker cup won't, or this will fall, and if this falls and jams this track up, that's gonna shut the entire machine down. That's gonna shut the entire machine down. Now we have had these machines. We have one of these still out. We have the GF9, the Vendo GF9. Again, we got rid of glass fronts and put in the AMS 39 with bottle trays, with drink coils in them. And we haven't had issue because it's simple. You still have the selection without the issue. The problem is you always are waiting for that call of why this machine is going down. So if you could get one cheap and it's close to where you're at, and you know going in that you're gonna have problems with this machine, there you go. What about the Dixie Narco bottle drop? The bottle drop is even older. I mean, I remember pulling the bottom tray out because you have the drop sensors. You're dropping bottles and cans. What's the problem with that? They're dropping down and people want to drink. Hold on. People want a drink that just fell to the ground. What's going to happen? This comes down and you open it up, it's going to explode in their face. That's a problem with that. Yeah, so I don't really like the bottle drop, or it's converted into a snack. I wouldn't go with that. But again, you can go with them. Just be aware of what the problems are. This has a picker arm, picker switch. It could be something simple as picker, something going on down here. But you see, this comes up. This could be a problem. These motors wear out. Those have been replaced. The buckets can be a problem. So it's a great concept. It's a great idea. These little buttons right here are to release. See, you press this. That's what they hit. So when the little comes over, it releases the product. There's a little pusher, and that's how that goes. Again, that is a Dixie Narco. So there you go. Just a little overview. I mean, it still has it could take a credit card reader. It can do the bills and coins. There's no downside there. The main downside is that when it goes down, it shuts your entire machine down and you're going to have issues. So just wanted to make this quick video before this machine is out of the shop, is out of the way, because we do not want this. Another nice thing about it is you can use a pallet jack to move it. It's up off the ground. You can use a pallet jack to move that around. So that is a nice feature. So not all negative. I'm not trashing it too bad, am I? After this video, are you going to buy one or not? Let me know. Let me know. Let's go back to the chat here. Let me go back to the live. That makes sense. I'll just go with stackers. Yeah. The selection is amazing, right? You get more than 10 selections. You could have, what is it? 10? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 45 selections. You could have 45 different selections in this machine, as opposed to 10 in a 721. But is it worth the headache? So there we go. Do you have my money, your choice? Do any of your large locations ask specifically for nicer or newer models? Have a few older Dixie Narcos that I need to place and just want to know what you've seen. If you can get away with putting them in, yeah, you can put them in as long as they work and look good. T-Cash, give someone you can trust at the location a key. You could, yeah, you could, but again, that brings up this other Tri-Tech lock that's going bad. And then what they have to do is they have to come down, what they did at Pepsi when this lock went, is they have to cut the whole door open. Basically ruins the whole machine. So if that lock goes bad, you're out of luck, and your machine is going to be pretty much ruined. My job has this machine, and those bottles will tip over and take 5 seconds to strain out the finish end. Gotcha. Garrett, love the information you share. Much appreciated. Absolutely. Yeah, remember, guys, too, if you want a discount on your Nyack card readers, Hill Vending at checkout. We're working on a discount with, it's upside down, N1 Technology for their revision kits. So you can take an old machine, so you can take a machine, 40-year-old machine like that, and make it credit card capable. That's possible with a few $100s. So that's coming. Stay tuned. hillvending.com/ebook if you need the ebook. If you need anything else, let me know. Drop the comments if you have more questions. But remember, most importantly, until next time, keep your drinks cold and your snacks fresh.